Let's learn the camel pose, Ustrasana. So I like to use a blanket to give the knees a little bit of extra cushioning or padding. So especially if the knees are tender, that's something you may want to do. So start in a kneeling position. Bring the hands into the low back, not on the spine, but on either side of the spine. And the fingers can be pointing up, or they can be pointing down. Or you can make gentle fists on either side of the spine, not pushing on the spine. And then come into the pose by lifting the heart to the sky. Push the hips and the pelvis forward. Imagine you're leaning from your belly button downward against a wall and you want to keep your thighs on that wall. And then draw the elbows together behind the back like you wanted to hide them behind you. And look to the sky. And this pose is a beautiful heart-opening pose, stretching across the chest and the shoulders, stimulating the thymus gland and the thyroid gland. And deep breaths here. And as always, listen to your low back. You want to be really warmed up before you do this, and you want to make sure that you don't go further than your low back lets you. Keep pressure in the low back there. And camels spit. So though spitting isn't encouraged in yoga classes, I like to relax the jaw and the lips by making horsey sounds. Relaxing the muscles of the face. And then if you want more, tuck your toes under and go and grab nice and evenly, go and grab the heels. Keep pushing the hips and the pelvis forward. Keep the thighs against that imaginary wall. Looking to the sky. If your neck doesn't mind, you can drop it back, looking behind you. But that's not necessary. Keep leaning forward with the hips and the pelvis. And if you want even more, you can flatten the feet on the ground, grabbing the heels and leaning the hips and pelvis forward for camel pose. To come out of it, bring the hands back into the low back to support yourself up. And as always, when you come out of a deep back bend, take a forward fold to stretch the spine in the opposite direction. Camel Ustrasana. This back bend is good for relieving anxiety. It expands the chest, cleanses the lungs, improves circulation, and stimulates the thyroid and parathyroid glands, as well as the reproductive organs. It helps to correct rounded shoulders. Always follow with a forward fold, such as child's pose, or a seated or standing forward fold. Do not do this pose during pregnancy. Support the knees with a blanket or a folded mat if they're tender or injured. Check out learnfreeyoga.com for more poses, pictures, and info. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss future videos, and leave us a comment or question below on how we can further help you. Thank you for watching.